Lucy, were your travel plans this weekend the WNBA All-Star Game by any chance? Or
No.
No, it wasn't?
No.
Well, again, I'm really concerned about
there.
Oh, really? Is okay. Well, hopefully he gets some good content out there, and hopefully he's okay with his travel, because everybody on the timeline right now is dealing with something because of this Microsoft thing.
I think he's already there.
All right. So the WNBA All-Star Game, for those that don't know, the format this year is the U.S. national team against whoever isn't already on that national team. Then they've made an All-Star. So there's some people that probably are making this All-Star team that aren't really. Well, that's also not true, because it's usually spread out through two conferences. I'll walk that back. But the WNBA All-Star team aren't true WNBA All-Stars, in that the ones that are All-Stars and really, really good are on this national team. So I'm interested to see this, because it's essentially Caitlin Clark is a marquee name on the WNBA All-Star team, because she famously didn't make the national team. And I'm kind of in on this, and a lot of people are approaching it like they want to see Caitlin Clark prove to the U.S. why they made a mistake. I'm going the other way on that. As a proud American, we need to galvanize right now, and I think there is one common bond amongst all these veterans that are on Team USA.
The red, white, and blue.
The red, white, and blue. We need to root for them to come together and just make Caitlin Clark's life a living hell for this game, in order for us to round into the proper form headed into Paris.
Is that worth the discussion that will inevitably take up the next month while the WNBA season is on a break?
Right.
No, it's not. I'm going to answer it for you. It's not.
In talking it out, I realized that there is nothing novel so far this season about veterans making Caitlin Clark's life difficult inside the W. That's kind of been like the theme the entire time. But I am pumped for her specifically, in that she's getting some time off away from this, because the way has there been talk about restructuring the WNBA calendar at all? I know it's supposed to seize on the NBA season being done, but as women's college basketball becomes more and more prominent, as the ratings go up, as the WNBA, who is now on the precipice of a major media rights deal, is about to quadruple their worth with room for more, as they realize this is a real star-making vehicle. We have seen the benefit. Our ratings are up because people got to know these people in college. I wonder if at all they'll see what happened this year and have any sympathy for the athletes, or as capitalists, they'll realize, no, this is actually perfect. We never get to stop this momentum. We just seize on it right away.
I don't know if they've had that conversation or not. I think it's worth having, but honestly, I think they're going to lean towards, hey, let's make the most money off this as possible, because I think it was both good and bad for the W that the hype around Caitlin and the national championship game immediately led into the season, because so many people were watching at the beginning of the WNBA season, and they're still watching now. But I want to transition this to, so many people watched in the beginning of the WNBA season where Caitlin was not very good because she was adjusting to a completely different league with no time off and just not an ideal, situation for her, to she is playing amazing basketball right now.
19 assists.
19 assists. That is the all-time record for most assists in a game in WNBA history. She is breaking records every single game. She's already the Fever's franchise leader in assists, and she's 26 games into her career there. It has been awesome to see how much better she has gotten, how quickly she's adjusted, and how much better the Fever have gotten over the last few months.
So we'll see if she'll revel in the opportunity to actually do the thing that people want to see, which is, stick it to Team USA.
She'll just shoot off a bunch of logo bombs and give people what they want there.
Well,
that's
fun
think
too.
People are going to really buy into this more than I wish they would.
Well, that's something to look forward to this weekend. So and Juju's going to be out there creating content. I imagine we'll have that on our social channels and Oddball as well.
Does the WNBA have skill competitions like the NBA All-Star Weekend?
Yes.
What are they? Are they fun?
We got to get Duncan Robinson out there to once again protect the gender.
Caitlin and Sabrina aren't doing the 3-point competition. There need to be better incentives.
If there's ever been a sign that the WNBA has arrived, it's that their top stars are checking out of the skills competition at their All-Star game. So that's something to look forward to this weekend. Speaking of the weekend, there's only one proper way to get into the weekend, and that's by opening the Cuervo Club. And it's all brought to you by Cuervo. Hey, now's a good time to enjoy the tequila that invented tequila. After the events of this morning, I'll probably maybe get around to that on Saturday. Let's let the brain recharge. Chris Cody, What is the first sound in the Cuervo Club?
Mexican city of Guatemala.
Oh, happy trails, Lou Dobbs.
Oh, not happy.
Yeah, I mean happy. Happy
He's a show icon, for better or for worse.
Mexican city of Guatemala.
Well, that's a happy sound, but
Boy, hating the dead. I don't like that.
meh.
Guatemala.
What else we have in the Cuervo Club?
How do the Packers do it? How do the Packers do it? Just an absolute dead fish from Ethan on the Tony Show.
Yeah.
During a best ball draft, you just asked, how do the Packers do it?
Whacking off.
Big week. Big week for Ethan.
Whacking off.
Again,
Context?
Tony Show.
That's the context?
The context
that's
was
the
he was
context.
just reporting what he saw. Who else
what
is
he
in the
actually
Cuervo
saw.
Club?
I'm Bill Paxton.
Is that a recording of a recording?
I'm Bill Paxton.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how YouTube used to work back when that's how it was in the Cuervo Club originally. Anyone else?
Black History Month. Why is that?
I wish it was the end of the Cuervo Club.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend, everybody.